Hello everybody, welcome to show number 4 of Sports Talk with Yoni. I am Ryan Yannishatis along with
Brandon James McGrath.
That is Brandon James McGrath. So now let's get right into the hot topics of what's going on. First off, let's recap Sox and Tribe last night. Tough loss for them. They lost 6-4.
They had the lead 3-2 in the fourth inning. Then I went and looked, I watched it, they had a chase, I don't know.
Matt Thornton got the loss at 4-9. Tony Sipp got the win at 1-2. We recap Brewers and Reds, their game from last night. They win on a final of 8-1. Sean Markham goes to 6-4. Arroyo goes to 12-9. Big win for Milwaukee today. Or last night.
Yeah, that was a big win, Now we'll just have to see what happens today.
And we go into that, and we'll be talking about that in a little bit. Then Cubs Rockies, once again, they get going. They get delayed by rain. Ryan has to go to sleep. Ryan has to go to work in the morning. So I didn't get the finish it, but they lost 6-0.
And you wake up and
they lost, which I've already headed to the loss anyway. Drew Pomeranz gets the win at 2-9, and Birkin gets a loss at 0-2. Now it's time to preview stuff. I was pumped and ready to preview the Brewers and Reds. To find out after I said we were going to preview it, it was at 11:30 this morning. Game just went final. Brewers had a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. A game-tying home run by, I'm not sure, I forgot his name, Todd,
Yeah.
And then a walk-off double by Dearno Navarro, and that is the final of a 2-1 they lose. That is a crushing loss for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, it is. They're 4 games back with about, 6 games left?
6 games left to play.
They mostly have to win out, but I don't see that happening. Brewers, you might just pack it up now.
Yeah, might as well get out your cheese heads now.
Yeah.
Now you guys can be we'll get into that topic in a little bit. Now we were going to preview Cubs Rockies. That game's currently on their way. A 3-run homer by Jordan Pacheco at time of taping. It is 3-0 Rockies. And I believe in the bottom of the 3rd inning, the pitching matchup, Chris Volstead, I don't think he could beat a softball team. He's 3-10 with a 6.22.
Our team could beat him.
Gustavo Chacin at 2-5 with a 4.73.
How about our team?
Probably not. No, okay, now let's continue. As we got a little bit of a jingle there. Now let's talk about the Sox and Rays start a 4-game series tonight. How big is that for the White Sox after losing 2 out of 3 to the Cleveland Indians?
It's big, It's very big tonight. They can lose 2, maybe, only be 1-game lead if we win tonight.
It is a big one. The pitching matchup, James Shields, 15-9. Big game James. They don't call him that for no reason. 365. Jake Peavy, 11-12 with a 340. This is going to be an awesome game. This one may be televised on MLB Network. If not, you can see it on Comcast Sportsnet.
Fans' best friend. Brandon don't get it yet. Not yet.
October 3rd, right?
October 3rd.
Oh, last day of the year, a week from yesterday.
And then next year I'll get them.
Yeah. Okay, now we go from that. Because that's a big game because the Rays as well going to the playoffs. Now let's talk a little bit about the NFL. The Browns and Ravens tonight on NFL Network. The main thing, the thing that's going to get the biggest pop of all of this.
The referees.
The referees are back to start their first game officiating. They already announced the crew. The guy with the least amount of experience on this crew is 9 years in the NFL. Referees are probably going to get a standing ovation tonight.
Yeah, watch. I think it's going to happen. Maybe they'll mess up, and then what do you do? Exactly.
It's probably only going to take the first play, the first penalty of the game, to see the crowd already turn on these referees.
Yeah.
Also, talk a little bit about this. The Browns not the best. Don't they have running Trent Richardson, correct?
Yeah.
And then you look at they're pretty much going nowhere. It's a Baltimore Raven game pretty much.
Yeah, Joe Flacco, Ray Rice. They got to put it all together. See how good they are contend with the.
And also hopefully they Tony Smith or what's his name? The one that his brother died. I forgot his name. Torrey Smith.
Yeah.
Him, and Anquan Bolden. Hopefully Anquan Bolden has a big night. I have him on my fantasy team. So let's hope for a dub. And okay, so therefore the referees, that one's on NFL Network tonight. Browns and Ravens pregame, all that. I don't know why I'm promoting NFL Network because that ain't where you watch this. Okay, now it's time for updated standings. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, you just have a theme for everything, don't you? Let's talk about the AL Central. Do you really want to talk about this?
No, not really.
Well, we're gonna. AL Central, the Tigers are 83-72, but you said they won today.
Yep.
They are now 1.5, so they're 84-72 over the White Sox, who are 82-73. The White Sox are 1-7 in their last 8 games. They've really hit a wall. What do they need to do in their final 7 games? They got to face the Rays.
They had 15 walks last night. Pitcher guys do better. Guys hit the ball. This team, Canerico might, he might say something, He's a big guy
He
around.
shaved the goatee. That's why he's struggling.
Ow.
And then
Well,
continue.
I don't know. I forgot.
Okay, now for the NL wild card, Braves 6.5 up. They've already clinched. Cardinals are the number 2 spot in the wild card. Dodgers are 3.5 out. The Brewers are now 4 with their loss this afternoon. Do you see? You said that you see the Brewers going to come back in this year. Are you starting to?
No.
It's changed from day to day with this. They've really struggled. So.
But now, listen, do you think the Braves have a chance to go somewhere if they make it in the playoff?
I don't know, because don't forget they have a 1-game play-in because the 2 wild cards meet to play the best team in the NL, which I believe would be the
one of them teams won't.
So these 2 teams, these teams are not guaranteed to stay in the playoffs. They play each other. The winner is the wild card.
2 people make it though.
Yeah, no, they play a 1-game play-in. That's the new rule this year. It is so you want to win your division because the NL and AL. Both wild cards will have to play each other. The winner goes on to the playoffs. The loser goes home. So you might a 162-game season is going to just come down to 1 game for the Braves and most likely the Cardinals. And we'll be talking about playoffs next week on the show. But anyway, that is a final. That is again 6.5 up. Cardinals are 3.5 over the Dodgers, 4 over the Brewers. Brandon. We were discussing a little problem you were having before the tapings. Is there something you'd like to say, or would you just like to pass it up?
We'll just pass it up. Okay.
So now it's time for Brandon's favorite part of the show.
Prediction! Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so Brandon right now is 1-6. I'm 4-3. I didn't have to do this in my head. I finally wrote it down. Brandon had a bad day yesterday. He picked the White Sox. He picked the Reds.
No.
He picked the Cubs.
0-3.
0-3. I picked the Indians, the Reds, and the Rockies.
Why'd you pick the Indians for?
Because Justin Masters, I thought would do better than he actually did. And they still got the win.
Why do you always pick roots against my team, dude?
I'm not rooting against them. I just don't feel. I think they're going downhill like the Brewers. They're sliding down that hill.
When next Wednesday come around, next Thursday, and they're rolling into the playoffs, then what?
They're going to be going up the hill?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
With their motorboat.
Anyway, we were supposed to predict Brewers, Reds, Cubs, Rockies. Them games are in action.
You look at the schedule before you write this down, man.
I know. Well, I'm not doing my job. I'm fired. Then there'd be no show.
I can
It'd
take
be sports
over
talk
with Sports Talk with B-Mac.
No thanks. Sox and Rays, Southside. Who are you gonna pick?
No, it's that.
Now, for me, it's going to be for me tonight, it's going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. It's James Shields against Jake Peavy. 15-9 is James Shields. He's playing a lot better.
I'm sorry.
And Jake Peavy, 11-12. This is how big of a must-win is this for him? Jake Peavy.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
Brandon's lost all track of this show. I think it's your Friday. Speaking of that.
Oh, yeah.
This is Brandon's Friday. Don't all cheer at once now. I will be...
nobody do not write bad comments about me.
I'll be riding solo just like Jason Derulo tomorrow.
Katie.
I'll be all by myself. I need to know. Monday is the day. I need to know by tomorrow. I need to know. I have 2 no's, no yeses. I need at least 10 no's for a reason to fire him on Monday's show. Anthony and Scott. So therefore, I need 8 more.
Me, huh?
Yep. I need 8 more. If I don't get 10, he's staying. So, sorry, folks.
To stay that 2 and we're fine. We'll just keep rolling on.
Don't forget to join also our on Facebook. That is facebook.com/sportstalkw. We have 4 all people that
we know.
So that is on that. And also, like I said, comment on the page. We want to know what you think. Does Brandon deserve to stay, or does Brandon deserve to walk out that door? Finally, preview of tomorrow's show. I'll be previewing the weekend with the Brewers, the Cubs, and the White Sox.
You're going solo tomorrow?
Also, we're going to be previewing the Packers Saints. All that exciting stuff. I am solo tomorrow. They're Monday. We'll have a show before that.
Oh, yeah.
So we will preview all that tomorrow. I'll be previewing it. Brandon's going up to Yogi Bear and Dancing with the Jellystones. So
come join me anytime. Brandon got himself his own camper.
That's for all you ladies out there. Oh, Nicole with an H, you should go. Now, so that will finish up our show for
Everybody
today.
makes the show here.
Yep. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be alone tomorrow, Brandon. Nice weekend. For Brandon McGrath, I'm Ryan Anashata saying thank you for watching this presentation of Sports Talk with Yoni here on YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow.